Yan, good morning everyone. Ayan, pasensya na medyo na late kasi yung aso ko ang kulit pa rin, ang ingay-ingay, inaano nyo pa rin, inaatake nyo pa rin yung bagong pusa namin. Sorry about that. Alright, yeah, pasensya na, bagong gising, walang ligo. This is the life of a trader. Kakagising lang, aral and then trade agad, tapos sa afternoon na maliligo. Ganun ako, ilamos lang. Alright, good morning everyone. Joey Legares, yan. And others, basahin ko yan mamaya in a while. Ano, what we're gonna be talking about today is about cut loss, where to cut loss, how to cut loss, bakit kailangan mag-cut loss ang isang trader, and also taking profits, when to take profits, where to take profits. We're gonna be talking about that today. So this is gonna be a very good discussion. Let me just make sure everything is working well. Yan. Okay naman pala. Right, if you're just watching the replay of the video, please fast forward to around 25 minutes of the video so that you can go to the discussion right away, because the first part of the video, I'll be reading the questions, comments, anything you want to discuss about, any, what do you call this? If you have any suggestions, you can post it on the comments. We're gonna be reading that at the first part, and I have a few picks for today, but not that much. But yeah, kasi nagliliparan ng mga stocks right? Really, everyone is almost flying. Others are to the moon na nga di ba? So we're gonna be talking about them in a while. Alright, first up, please share po yung video. Please share the video to your walls and to your trader group's walls so that more newbies will be joining us para magabayan naman yung what do you call this, yung magabayan naman nila yung stock market journey. Magabayan natin yung stock journey nila. Right, ang hirap talaga mag-Tagalog. Right, still improving. Doing my best to be good at it. Ayan, we're gonna be talking about stock market also. Ang ganda na ng market, less than 100 na lang. We are on a bullish run. So I hope dumating na ang 13th month pace ninyo para makapag-average down na kayo sa mga blue chips ninyo. Alright, we're gonna be talking about that. Yung mga sa hearing na ISM, we're gonna be talking about that also. If you have any question, post it in the comments. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to my daughter, Laika. Right, let's start. Alright, Joel Ligares, good morning. Sir Lloyd and Laika. Bull and Bear, good morning, Coach. Salamat na marami. Happy to help. Alright, Hops tuloy. Hops, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Anime Goosebumps. Sir, ano ibig sabihin ng disclosure ng JFC about stock option? I haven't checked that out. I'll check that out later. Anime Goosebumps. Tyrone Javier, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Mark Cortez, good morning, Sir Lloyd, and to your family too, Mark. Hops, inputs po sa MBT. I'll write down MBT. Sige, kasi konti lang ang picks ko ngayon. Honestly, hindi ako nakapag-aral masyado. So, please put in your stocks na mga tinitignan. I'll back it up. Bale, second opinion. Let's see if maganda ba ang pasok para pag may nakita tayong maganda, sasabihin ko sa inyo, pwede pasukin yan. Right, asa na ako? Hops, MBT, RJ, Abracosa, good morning, Sir Lloyd. What do you think about Tugs, Sir Lloyd? Tugs is very good, definitely very good. Alright, I've been recommending Tugs lately, and nung sa simula pa lang ng pag-akyat niya, fundamentally wise, the company is very good, si Tugs, right? Ang ganda, he's been part of the build, yung naging Cavite na expressway. They're one of the operators there, one of the biggest operators there, so that's very good for Tugs. They're getting into the energy sector. So, ang ganda na future ni Tugs. So, fundamentally speaking, if you're an investor, Tugs is something you want to look at. Pwede nyo lagyan ng pera yan just to diversify. Huwag masyado malaki. Doon nyo lagay sa paborito nyo. Then, just keep on adding in the future. Right? We're gonna be talking about cutting losses and taking profits. Right? Si Tugs, hindi pa ako nagtitake profits sa kanya. Right, I'll tell you why. That's one of the topic natin ngayon. Taking profits, right? When to take profits. Burnstar, TV Gaming, sorry about that. Excuse me. Nakabili po ako ng ISM yesterday, 6 pesos. Goodbye po ba? Right. Excuse me, kati ng ilong ko. Hirap ng maraming aso, tsaka pusa na ngayon. Kati ng ilong ko. Right, saan ako? Burnstar TV Gaming. Good morning, sir. Nabili po ISM yesterday at 6 pesos. Good to buy po ba? Good to buy po ba? I believe so, yes. Alright, the thing is, we'll talk more about this in a while. Also, right, many people are fearful in ISM, and as an investor, ito yung tinuturo lagi ng indirect coach ko. I know you've heard of this line, but siguro nakakalimutan lang ng mga investor or yung mga newbies ng investors, hindi nila alam ito. But Warren Buffett says, be greedy when everyone else is fearful. And this is the time when everyone else is fearful. This is the time you be greedy. You can see the institutions, whenever the stock goes down, whenever ISM goes down, the institutions are just buying them because they're buying the fear. Right? And then, ang problema kasi ng newbie, if napapansin nyo, bakit pagpasok ninyo bumababa ang stock? Because that is what Warren Buffett said. Sell when everyone is greedy. Be fearful when everyone is greedy. Dun sa taas, greedy ang mga tao. And then that should be when you should be fearful, right? So ganyan ang investing, most especially, and I am recommending ISM for investing. So please, follow that. If everyone is greedy, don't worry. It's just that if everyone is fearful and they're gonna be selling off, catch those fear, right? Stock market is a process of transferring money from the impatient to the patient. You're the impatient ones, then get the money from them, right? Kasi as long as the company is fundamentally good, you know that it's gonna grow anytime soon. And I tell you again, if you wanna be rich in stock market, this is about volume, hindi yung madali ang pera about trading. Ilang porsyento lang mga traders ang nagiging mayaman, are very successful, right? Ang daming traders na nalulugi, right? So it's not really the way to be. It shouldn't be your purpose of getting in stock market trading. That should not be your purpose. Number one is investing. Majority of your money should go into investing stocks, right? So, we'll talk more about that in a while. Ella Montifalco, good morning. Eugene Padua, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights po about ISM. Thanks po, more power. Talk more about that in a while kasi may hearing kahapon. I'll talk to you about the hearing. When's the best time to cut loss, Sir Lloyd, and what indicators best in distinguishing cut loss? Thank you, sir, watching from Parañaque. This is from Tyron Javier. Yes, that will be our topic for today. Cut loss, right? Saan magka-cut loss? Anong indicators gagamitin? Sige. Alright, Zigord, Cabarubias, Maing Buntag, Gadorabago, morning coach. Anong take mo sa Senate hearing kahapon about the telcos area? We'll talk more about that in a while. Tyron Javier chart, indicator. Alright, that's our topic for today. So, very good question. Estela Sanchez, gandang umaga. Ralph JVR, morning Sir Lloyd, madugong araw ulit for ISM. If it's gonna be bloody, then let it bleed. Sabi nga nila, if there is blood on the street, that is when you should be buying, 'di ba? Yan yung sabi ng mga traders. Especially that's really for investing, 'di ba? Tawag diyan, ano nga ba yung quote na 'yon? If there's blood in the street, nakalimutan ko eh, right? I've read about that. Basta, if there's blood in the street, that should be when you should be buying, right? If it's bloody, then go ahead, buy. Right? If you're an investor, kaya nga hindi ako natatakot. Right? To tell you honestly, I still have around, malaki-laki pa yung hawak ko na stocks, right? I did post about it in the chat room siguro, or I forgot where did I post it. But yeah, I still have a lot of ISM. I'm just holding my money to buy more. Kasi pag bumaba talaga yan, I'll just be buying more as long as wala namang bad news talaga, right? So far so good, wala namang bad news. Sa Senate hearing kahapon, there's just concern na easily answerable, right? Pinakamalaking concern lang kahapon with the Senate hearing is really the Miss Latel and Sears, Miss Latel and Sears, yung case nila within the two. Kasi Sears is hindi si Sears, sila Chavit is claiming that may contract si Miss Latel and Sears na dapat sila lang and whatnot. Kaya ang ginagawa ni Sears is they're filing for a case na para hindi disqualify si third telco, which is unlikely. Tinanong lang kahapon ni Cheese Escudero na what if gagawa ang korte ng desisyon na tanggalin si Miss Latel, hindi na pwede si Miss Latel for the bidding. So sabi ni Secretary Rio, baka magka-bidding ulit if that happens. But the case is just really not for disqualification, right? Ang situation is not really for disqualification. It's really, if meron man talaga, if totoo man talaga sinasabi nila Chavit, the best case they can get is damages, file for damages, breach of contract. Yun lang. Right? It's not really grounds para ma-cancel ang franchise ni Miss Latel because not the agreement is not between Miss Latel, Sears and Digifil and NTC. It's just between the two. Hindi kasama si NTC diyan, right? So it doesn't really involve the contract. So it's malabo na maano ni Chavit 'yon, right? So, yan, Chavit nagpapasikat lang for me, right? Nothing against Chavit, but in this case, it's very nuisance, right? Gusto lang talaga nila makasakay, right? And yun yung hole, yun yung butas na hinuhukay nila para lang makasali sila ulit. But in fact, bottom line, they weren't ready during the bidding. Yun, 'di ba? Yun yung talagang doon. Yun yung talagang situation doon. Noel Taranco, good morning coach. Pakisuyo po ng TBGI, IRC, MPI and Win. Salamat po. Right, good morning Sir Lloyd. This is from Denzio. Right, sulat ko si TBGI, IRC, MPI and Win from Noel. Right. Denzio, good morning Sir Lloyd, to your family in Tanan Cebuano. Any inputs po sa POPI and IMI? Thanks for coaching. As yun, na-discuss ko tuloy yung kanina na sa ISM. Wala pa yung oras, right? So, kawawa yung mga manonood lang na replay. Baka ma-miss nila yon. Monet Lagman, good morning Sir Lloyd. And Laika, on ISM, what do you think is the pros and cons of the Senate hearing on third telco? Cons, I think it's gonna create fear, especially sa mga newbies. Right? It's gonna create a fear for them. Plus, andyan ba yung mga bashers na bababa na 5 yan. Let them drop it to 5. Just buy more. Right? Others are, may nagtanong sa akin kahapon, Sir Lloyd, okay ba na? If ever mag-break siya ng MA20, I sell half. Right? It's okay. Like, kung gusto nyo magbawas, it's okay. You can do that and then just buy more at the bottom. It's a more efficient way of doing that. Right? As long as you can watch the market, that's okay. Right? Make sure you can catch the bottom kasi hindi natin alam ang bottom nito. Right? So, yan. It's now holding at MA20. Hopefully, it holds. Pag hindi naman nag-hold, yeah, I'm on standby para to buy more. Actually, nag-buy more na ako sa MA20. If it goes even further down, then hindi ko naman nag-all-in sa buy more ko. Right? Nag-test buy lang ako noon, 6.55. Right? I didn't go all in on my buy more. If it goes further down, I'm just gonna wait for another support and then buy more. Ganun lang ang plano ko. Right? I'm really into this for long term. John Garcia, good morning from Doha, Qatar. Good morning then. Gilbert Velas, good morning sir. Do you think this is the best time to buy ISM? Wait for the official announcement on December 18. Baka kasi maging 3 PHP per share na lang and di mas maraming shares mabibili. Thoughts? The thing is, right, Gilbert, very good question. Maganda ba ngayon bibili or antayin yung December 8? The problem there is that if you are too cautious, that's being too cautious, which is not bad, right? But it has an advantage. Meron siyang disadvantage. Advantage is mabibili mo 3 pesos, right? Disadvantage is what if umarangkada na at mas lumipad na yan at mabibili mo naman at 7 pesos. Okay? That's a problem. That's why I've been telling everyone dito sa daily grind, noon pa na nasa around 7 pesos, 8 pesos, sabi ko sa inyo, we don't really know where this is going. If it's gonna go down or if it's gonna go up. The best thing to do is position yourself na at least wherever it goes, panalo ka. Right? So, I wanted you to really just do test buy. Huwag lalagay buong pera ninyo. Just in case it goes down, you still have money to buy more at the bottom. Right? Just in case this goes up, at least you're already in the trade. Diba? So, ganun lang. Pwede, you have a very flexible position. That's one of my teaching. Test buy. Speaking of teachings, guys, yan, isa sa pinakamagandang topic sa seminar. Please join the seminar. Right? This is gonna be a very fruitful seminar for you. Join the seminar. It will be this Saturday, Sunday, 9 in the morning. Send me a message if you wanna join it. Manila, December 29. Please. Napakaganda ng seminar na yan. Dami nyo matututunan. Right? Especially here for ISM. Right? For ISM, Ang position ni ISM ngayon, it's at its support, right? If you see a green, pasukin nyo. Huwag nyo antayin yung December 18 kasi baka umakyat na yan, di ba? So pagpasok nyo, eto lang, please do test buy. Don't be aggressive, right? I don't want you guys to be aggressive, right? Na pag aggressive kasi kayo, you get stuck in the stock. Wala kayong magagawa kasi nag-all in na kayo, 'di ba? Please don't be greedy. Don't do that. That's the wrong strategy, especially in trading. Test buy now pag may nakita kayong green. Pag nag-green yan at the end of the day, just do test buy. Baka magtuloy-tuloy sa pag-akyat kasi you got too cautious. That's the bad side of being too cautious. Baka maiwan kayo at pumunta ng baka pumunta ng 7 yan. 3 gusto mong bilhin. You end up buying it at 7, 'di ba? So just do test buy, right? Gilbert, mag-test buy lang kayo if ever you see a bounce. Right? Jonamin Garlit, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Ano po magandang stock ngayon na bottom picking para makaposisyon po? Salamat. Actually, I haven't studied the market that much yet. But we'll go along the way. Right? Tomorrow, maghahanap ulit ako ng mga magandang stock. Right? Kellen Stagger, Majong Buntag, Sir Lloyd. Pinanood ko nag-review kasi ako ng video kanina about the Senate hearing. So, kaya hindi ako nakagawa ng mga picks today. Ryan Buntag, Sir Lloyd, like pag-shoutout po. Happy anniversary namin sa gwapa ko na wifey, Rina Baluka. I love you. Thanks, Sir Lloyd. Uy, yan sweet ah. Kellen Stagger. Right? Good morning and happy anniversary sa inyo sa inyong mag-asawa with Rina Baluka. Yan. Happy anniversary sa inyo. Congratulations. Raquel Pimentel, good morning Sir Lloyd sa lahat ng TBC followers. Thank you. Good morning then. Hernan Tiano, good morning Sir Lloyd. Pa-discuss naman po yung disclosure ng nickel. Positive po ba siya or negative? I haven't checked that out. Let me check it out. Hopefully mag-open yung edge ko. Right? Edge.pse nickel. Right. Yan, not secure na naman yung edge ko. Let me just refresh it. Right, tignan natin yan in a bit. Hernan, right, para huwag tayong matagalan. Jeter Calope, good morning Sir Lloyd. Daghan kayong salamat sa efforts sa pagtuturo sa mga newbies sa stock market. We wish you all the best. Thank you so much then, Jeter. Mancho Akas, good morning sir. Good morning. Manong Japs, good morning. Sekbi from Hana Christia. I'll write that down. That's not Sec B, right? We recommended Sec B at the bottom and now it's going up. For Laika, good morning, Sir Lloyd. John Paul Antolin, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Have a blessed day ahead. You too, Engineer MMI, good morning. Kristen Percadas, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Sir, tanong po ko lang po, maaari bang bumagsak sa 5.80 sa ISM? Yes, pwede naman mangyari yun. Right? We can't really tell. That's the thing. It can go up or it can go down. Whatever happens, right? That's why I want you guys to put an approach in it as an investor, right? Mas safe kasi ang investor, especially in this kind of stock. Right? Ang ganda kasi ng future nito. I don't recommend trading it. We can't control people. People will trade because of the volatility of it. Ang ganda kasi ng volume ni ISM. Kahit ano sabihin ninyo, ang ganda ng volume ni ISM, right? So, there is opportunity in volatility. Pwede nga kayong sumupit dyan sa 1% lang. Ng mga malalaking players, yan ang ginagawa nila. 1%, 2% gain. Ang laki na ng kita nila sa mga yan. Right, good morning. Sir, tanong po, maaari po bang bumagsak? Yes, stock market is unpredictable. It can go down. But you don't know, di ba? It can go down to 5.8, right? If that's your question, it can, right? But I don't know for sure if it can go down kasi it can go up then, right? There are two sides of the coin. Roland Jamela, good morning Sir Lloyd. TBGI po. I'll write down TBGI. Right, Anime Lover, good morning sir. Nakapag all-in po ako sa ISM 6.99, 27,800 shares po. Wala na po akong average down advice naman po. Thank you. Right, ganito. I have a video about what to do if you are not able to cut your losses. Right, there's a way to average down without putting money in the stock. Right, so you can do that. Or you can also do what do you call this? You can, if ever it breaks MA20, you can cut half, right? Magbawas kayo, keep the money, and then look for the bottom, and then just add more if it goes further down, right? You can do that. It's much more efficient. Dennis Aroy, thank you so much for the donation. Right? Laking tulong po nito. Right? Thank you so much for that. If you want to show your support for Financial Freedom 101, the Daily Grind, right? Everything here. Ako lang po nito. Wala po akong producer, anyone who's funding this. So, if you want to help to keep this program running, yeah, you can show your support by donating. Thank you so much, Dennis Arui. Arui. Thank you so much for the donation again. Right, advice, yeah. Anime lover, yun yung advice ko. If it really breaks MA20, cut 50%, then just buy more at the bottom if you want. Around 30 to 50%, magbawas ka. And then use that money that you get to really catch it at the bottom. At least, ang average mo, bababa naman. Raquel Pimentel, thoughts on B-Core, Sir Lloyd? Let's write down B-Core. Alright, B-Core. Right. Mika Lermen, good morning po, Sir Lloyd. Insights po kay TEL, DNL, SCC, Bloom po. Right, let's check them out also later on. Ayan, 8:38, meron pa tayong oras. Buy pa din po ba kay Vul at TBGI? I can't say right now, hindi ko pa natitignan yung yung charts nila. Let's see if you can buy. Right, Megs Red, Sir Lloyd, DD, and DNL po. DD is still looking good. DNL, ito lang yung picks ko for today. I just wanna post it here. APX, FLI, Jerry, DD, and kasama si DD, DMW, SM, and BDO. Those are the good stocks. The BDO nag-breakout kahapon. We'll talk more about that in a while. Good morning, Coach. Is cut loss applicable in 1 minute time frame? Thanks po. More power. Ariel Clemente. Yes, it's applicable. Especially if you are trading intraday. Kasi yun yung titingnan mong chart eh. Do not, ito yung problema ng mga tao. Right, we'll talk more about that. Right? Cut loss in 1 minute. Sulat ko lang yan para wag natin makalimutan. Cut loss in 1 minute. Right. I'll write that down kasi discuss natin yan. Malapit na magsimula yung discussion natin. Emmanuel Nadera, mukhang hindi talaga nagpapatalo si Singson. Anong magiging result nun? The best case scenario there for Singson is they can file for charges and magbabayad si Miss Latel sa kanila. But those are not grounds for franchise cancellation. So I don't think really, it can't be a reason why di matutuloy si Miss Latel. Morning, Emmanuel Nadera. Hops, Sir IS, IS, well, we'll talk about IS. Or IS ba yan? Or hindi lang natuloy yung sentence mo, Hops. Right, Nika Gutierrez, good morning. DBY32, good morning. Paano po yung breakout strategy? Intraday lang po ba yun? Right, I have a video about breakouts. You can check it out. Hindi po siya pwedeng intraday lang. Pwede siyang daily charts, right? Pwedeng daily charts, especially in the bullish market. Breakouts are most probably gonna hold. Yeah, you can be aggressive. There are different approaches sa breakouts. I discussed that on the video. I don't want to discuss it here kasi sayang yung oras, right? I want you to look for Lloyd Bazar and breakouts sa YouTube, right? So, andun yung discussion about breakouts. Pwede siyang intraday kung intraday trading ka, right? Kung swing trader ka, yes, it can be also kasi yung resistance magiging support yan. Dave Guapo Dadis, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Everyone, and to my wife, Lori, watching from South Korea, good morning sa inyo, Dave. Right, Basi Fernandez, ISM, sir. Alright, we'll talk more about that in a while. Nika, picks nyo po for today. I just posted it. Gmail, Sir Lloyd, nag-message ako sa workshop, ask his schedule. Thanks, wanted to join. Thank you so much. I-replyin kita. Hindi pa ako nakapag-open ng messenger ko talaga. Arthur Kisol, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Morning din. Mikey Del Mundo, Sir Meg, okay ba nag-sell half na ako? My average is 4.25. Let's check out Meg in a while. Asan yung chart ko? Nawala. Ayan, si Meg. Tingnan ko nga si Meg. Meg, ano yung average mo? 4.25. Right, very good gains. Right, 4.25 Meg. Di ba ang ganda ng pullback dyan? We did discuss about that as far as I can remember. Yes, this is a very good sell signal. I'll talk to you about taking profits in a bit. Dapat mag-start na tayo ngayon. Sir Lloyd, pa-check po ng Tugo, TY. Hanap lang ako ng magandang mag-stop ng tawag dyan. Musika, good morning. No messages. Porfirio Junior Flores, good morning, sir. Watching from Saudi Arabia kahit 3:15 in the morning pa lang dito pero okay lang. TBGI and ISM po, we'll talk about that. Yung mga kapatid natin na nasa Middle East, right? I'll be there on February. I'm still processing everything pag naging na-finalize na, right? We're gonna be starting our world tour. Right? Bibisitahin ko po kayo dyan. I hope I can get your support. Yan, kita-kita tayo dyan. Tuturuan ko po kayo paano mag-trade. Right? Ray Darwin Dantes, STR, TBGI, MRC. I'll write these down. IRC po. Sir, TY po. Right. I'll stop here lang muna. Right? We'll go to your comments in a while pa rin. I'll start with Ray Darwin, right? So, yan. Stop lang muna tayo dyan. We'll start the discussion now, right? Pag-usapan natin ngayon is cut loss and take profits. Before that, we want to thank our sponsors, 2Trade Asia. Right, if you're looking for a broker na mabilis and you're always on the go, wala naman kayo sa PC ninyo lagi, right, check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. Meron silang promotion, just send them a message sa FB na mag-join kayo sa seminar nila. Pag nag-join kayo sa seminar nila, instead of the opening of 25K, you can open for 5K. Mag-join lang kayo sa seminar nila. Right, that's very good. Check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. Also at eToro, eToro.com. Please use the link on the description to create an account. And nakakatulong sa akin yan. eToro sa mga investors dyan and you want to be diversifying and you're looking for a fund manager. Kasi ang dami ko natatanggap na message na, Sir Lloyd, pwede ba ikaw mag-handle ng funds ko? Right, it's really hard for me to do that kasi hindi ako full-time trader na ngayon kasi I'm always out. There are good fund managers out there. You can afford them by doing eToro as low as $200. Check out copy trading of eToro. Right? Please create an account using my link on the video description. Right? That's for eToro. Right? So let's go. Right? Nga pala, last lang, plug ko lang. If you are looking for an advisor sa financials ninyo, if wala pa kayo plano sa financials ninyo in the future, please let me know. We can set a schedule. Pag-usapan natin yung financials ninyo. I am a financial planner also. Right? I'm a life stage financial planner din para malaman nyo kung paano nyo ha-handle ang pera nyo. Right? This is my direction of my career right now. I really want to help Filipinos na marunong na mag-handle ng funds nila. It's not just for stock market, right? Stock market is investment. This is only a little portion. This should be a little portion of your money lang. Kasi yung problema sa stock market, pag hindi siya guaranteed na returns, pag may nangyari sa'yo, ubos yung stock market stocks mo, right? So we'll talk about your protection, how do you allot your money, right? Magkano ang percentage ng pera ko linalagay ko sa stock market, yan. Right? So, we'll talk about that. Send me a message. Sabi niyo, baka sabihin niyo may plano na kayo. Baka hindi niyo pa alam magkano kailangan yung pera pag retire niyo. If you're just guessing, then that means hindi pa kayo nakapagplano ng maayos. I can teach you that. Send me a message. So, mag one-on-one tayo through Facebook, video call, or Skype. Right, so cut loss and take profits. Yan, pag-usapan natin yan. When do you cut loss? How do you cut loss? Right. Let me open my slide. And now it's a short slide. Right. Sabi ko paghahandaan ko ito eh. Right. Cut loss, the art of minimizing your losses. Right. Hindi ko na i-run kasi nasa second monitor ko ito eh. Right. So nasisira yung settings ko. Right. Cut loss, the art of minimizing your losses. Right. Why the newbies do not cut their losses? Bakit hindi nagka-cut loss ang mga newbie? Number one is because takot mag-cut loss, takot sa talo, di ba? Kasi yan, nangihinayang sa pera. Don't want the money to be wasted. Bakit? Maybe the price will bounce. Right? Yan yung concern ng mga newbies. Right? But is this wise, right? Meron naman, these are valid concerns naman. Natatakot, nangihinayang sa pera. Maybe the price will bounce. Right? But it's like this, right? Kasi ang ginagawa ng mga tao, especially ng mga newbies, pagpasok nila sa stock ng ganyan, tapos bumaba, kasi sayang ang pera, they decide to be an investor. Ay, hindi lang ako magka-cut loss. Baka it's gonna bounce anytime soon. So, mag-average down lang ako. Diba? So, ganun ang ginagawa ng mga newbies. Is that okay? It's really wrong. Why? Diba? We have a trading system. If trading system nyo sinasabi na mag-cut loss, but you keep breaking that system because of these things that you are seeing on your screen right now, that's bad trading. You are not developing your confidence on the system. Alright? So number one, you have to be very strict in doing cut losses. Plan B, if you're a trader, is always cut loss. Hindi yung plan A, I wanna get in. Uy, maganda yung technical analysis niya. Pasukin ko. Pag bumaba, yan. Plan B, maging investor. That's wrong. You're breaking your system. Don't do that. It becomes a habit. Right? It becomes a habit and it's a bad habit. Huwag na lang kayo maging trader, mag-investor na lang kayo forever if you do that. Right? So, if you are sure that you are a trader in this stock, you just want to trade this stock, if it goes down to your cut loss level, then let go. Let go whatever you think will happen in the future. trade what you see, not what you think. If you think it's gonna bounce, you're wrong. Trade what you see. What you're seeing at that moment is to cut your losses, then do what your plan tells you to do. Right? So yan, I wanna get that out of the room. Now, bakit ang mga tao nanghihinayang? The price will bounce. Maybe the price will bounce. Right? That's a valid concern. Ayoko mag-cut loss kasi baka mag-bounce naman yung presyo. Right? Sayang naman kung mag-bounce. Right? That's the biggest concern of a newbie. Sir Lloyd, ayoko mag-cut loss. These are the concerns of my students. Sir Lloyd, ayoko mag-cut loss. Baka kasi mag-bounce eh. Diba? Sayang naman. Kasi usually, ang experience ko, Sir Lloyd, pag nagka-cut loss ako, tumatalon yung presyo. Kaya ayoko na mag-cut loss in the future. Right? So, that's a good concern. Right? But that's one side of the coin. Right? You should also be thinking that maybe the price will even go lower. And this should be a bigger concern. Yes, concerned ka na baka mag-bounce ang price. Hindi mo iniisip na baka bumaba pa lalo. Right? This is the bigger concern. Because if it goes even further down and it's gonna snowball down, ipit na kayo niyan. Right? This is a bigger concern. Diba? Ang concern natin as a trader, minimize our losses. Right? Keep it as low as possible. And if hindi ka magka-cut loss, you are taking away that goal of minimizing your losses just because of uncertain, hindi ka sure na mangyayari, na baka mag-bounce. Hindi mo alam. That's the thing. You have to embrace that, na hindi mo alam ano mangyayari sa market. Baka mag-bounce, yes, that's good. But baka lalo pang bumaba, yan, which is a far bigger concern for your money. Right? So if it breaks your support and it's time to cut loss, please cut your losses. Kasi baka lumobo ang talo mo at wala ka na magagawa. And this is why many traders lose. Kasi ayaw mag-cut loss kasi baka tumalon. Right? So that's a good concern, big concern. So now the question is, where do you cut loss? Eto, dito ako nagka-cut loss lagi. You're welcome sa napakagandang sulat ko kasi gamit ko lang mouse ko dyan. Right, support, this, for example, this, asan na yung mouse ko? Yan. This line right here, this is your support line. What I usually do is, I cut loss 3 to 4% below that line. Number one, ang mali ng mga tao is, what if dito ako pumasok, Sir Lloyd? Alright, it's around 3%, 2%, siguro, lagay natin 1% above support na siya. So, usually, ang ginagawa nila is, what I do, Sir Lloyd, is 5% from my entry point. No, don't do that. Kasi baka may entry point kayo dito na 3% already. So, if your entry point is around 3% above support, if you cut loss -5, you are very near support ang mangyayari niyan. So, -5 is around this level lang. So, napaka-lapit yung mag-cut loss. And what that usually does is, yan yung problema. Kasi, because you went in very near. Remember, support is not just a line. It's an area. The area is 3 to 4% on the support. Right? Around 3%. That's the support area. Hindi lang siya, look at this right here. Hindi lang siya linya. Look at this. Let's try with JFC. So JFC, I really like JFC. Especially sa blue chips. I want people to practice trading blue chips muna if nagpa-practice pa lang kayo. Right? So here, I saw a bounce on JFC. Dito ako pumasok kay JFC. Right? Expecting na it will be a continuous bounce kasi alapit niya na sa support eh. Enter JFC here. My support is this area right here. Pag nag-cut loss ako on that line, napakalapit sa line, I would have been out of the trade already. Right? That's why I provide a room around 3 to 4%. Ang lapit nga lang yan eh, 'di ba? So around 3% below support ang cut loss ko. Just in case it goes lower, right? Meron pa ako na dito yung chances na baka mag-bounce pa, right? Ang laki ng chance na mag-bounce on an area, right? Support again is not just a line, it's an area, and that area is around 3% below in that support. That's the support area So, hindi lang siya linya, right? I want you to take note of that. This happened also here at this support right here. So, if ever ginamit niyo yun as a support, right, dito, yes, that's a solid bounce. If gagamitin mo yun as support, give room for it. Huwag kayo magka-cut loss kaagad pag na-hit lang yung support ninyo, right? It should be 3 to 5% below that support before you cut your losses, right? Para may room pa kayo for bounce. Not too near the, what do you call this? Not too near the, what do you call this? Support. Ayan, ganito. May support dito, may support dito. Good thing this held on kasi this is your buy area, di ba? So, it held on. If mag-breach man yan ng konti, okay lang. Give room for it. So, again, my cut loss is 3 to 4% below support. Right? So, that's the cut loss. Ganun lang. Plan A is get in a stock if you're a trader. Plan A, get in a stock na maliit ang risk, magandang fundamentals, and the bias that I've been teaching you, fundamentals, price, right, fair value, especially sa blue chips, may fair value kay dyan sa call, and then lastly is technical analysis, yung tatlong yan, right, especially if bullish naman ang market, okay naman ang market. These three lang, yun lang ang tatlong isipin mo for the formula, and most probably your trade is gonna win. If it goes down, plan B is cut your losses. Hindi plan B maging investor. Right, you're destroying your system, and it becomes a habit, and you don't become a better trader that way. Right, stick to your plans. That's what the goal of a trader. Right, hindi yung goal ninyo is manalo ako ng malaki na ganito. Should be that your goal is to follow your plan. If goal ko ngayon sa trade na ito is I want to focus on cutting my losses. If ever it goes down, I want to make sure I am able to cut loss hanggang sa maging manhid kayo. Right? That is cutting losses. Please follow your cut loss. Diyan ako nagka-cut loss, right? An uptrend, a support can be on an uptrend, right? Support can be on an uptrend. Ito si JFC, right? There's a long-term support here sa mga long-term holders, right? Dito ako nagbenta kay Jollibee when it broke the uptrend line. Meron tayong support dito na uptrend here, 'di ba? When it broke the uptrend line, I sold half my JFC. Binenta ko ang kalahati when it broke around 3% below this uptrend line. I sold half of my GFC, bought more here using that half. Yan, pwede kayong, ganito yung nangyayari kay ISM ngayon, di ba? Nasa MA20 tayo. MA20, you can use MA20 as your support. If it breaks around 3 to 5% below, 3 to 4% below the MA20, then sell half, right? You can sell half and then just buy more sa baba if you can see a better bottom. Right? So, it can be on an uptrend, it can be on a sideways trend, yung support ninyo. Right? So, taking profits naman now. How do you take profits? Diba, I have taught you about risk to reward ratio. Right? Risk to reward ratio is, it should be as much as possible, as low as possible. 1:2 ang risk to reward ratio ninyo. How does this work? If your risk is around, pagtingin nyo dito, ang risk ninyo is around 0.10 centavos. So, you're risking 10 centavos. Right? So, 10 centavos ang pwede nyo ikatalo. Make sure you can win not just 10 centavos from that point. Make sure you can win 20 centavos. 0.20. Right? So, you're risking 10. You should win 20. Right? That's the best risk to reward ratio. Right? Make sure your resistance is at least times 2 your risk. Ganun lang. Hanapin nyo yung resistance and make sure it's times 2 of your risk. And if that's the case, you can trade that. Pwede nyo pasukin yan. Right? So, this is so that yung 20 cents, nanalo kayo dito, win kayo dito on this trade, and the times 2, the second part of it, can cover for your other trades. If ever you trade another 0.10 na loss, at least yung other half ng 10 makakapag-cover dito, and then break even lang kayo on the other trade. Right? So, at least sa 1:2, sa dalawang trade mo, na-cover siya. Right? Nag-gain ka ng 20. Yung other, panalo ka dito, check. Dito naman, na-cover yung hanggang dito yan eh. Right? I just wanna be clear, diba? So, 10 is here. So, overall, nanalo ka ng 10 centavos. Here, kung natalo ka ng 10 centavos here, the other 10 centavos na dito, makapag-cover siya sa loss mo. So, at least break even ka dito. Overall, panalo ka pa rin. May 10 centavos ka eh. Diba? So, your port is growing. That's why your risk should be 1:2. Hindi lang na magre-risk ka ng 10 cents, magiging panalo mo lang is 10 cents din, right? That's bad trading. Because it cannot cover your other trades. Pag yan ang nangyayari, tabla lang, hindi tumutubo ang stocks mo, I mean ang portfolio mo. So 1:2. So now, why do I take this up and take profits? Where do you take profits? If your initial 1:2 ratio is already hit, 1:2 na ratio. For example, this is the support, and then yung 1:2 ratio mo is here. So this is around 0.20 gains. Panoorin mo na yung stock na yan. Kaya nga, I always tell -3 to -5% na cut loss nyo. Kasi overall, -4, kasi overall, pag nag-bounce yan ng 1%, overall, ang risk mo is around -5%. Diba? -5% ang risk mo. So usually, -5 at around, kung indoble mo yan, kasi 1:2 ang ratio natin, ang mapapanalunan mo is around 10%. So around 10% possible take profits na yan. Pag umabot na ang presyo sa 10%, and then, pwede ka na mag-take profits actually. I want you to sell half already. You can do that. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, if you're happy with the 10%, pwede na kayo magbenta. But just sell half. I have a video about how to handle your wins. Just sell half, right? Sell lang yung kalahati. Pwede kayong hindi mag-sell half, right? If you can watch the market, if you're trading, meaning mapapanood mo naman ang market, paano pang magtuloy-tuloy pa yan at mag-ceiling? Ang kahapon ang dami ng ceiling, di ba? So what if ganun, di ba? So you watch the stock. If you can watch the stock naman, if you're not seeing any weakness, wala pa kayo nakikita na parang dip niya, then this is where you sell half. Wag nyo kaagad ibenta sa 10%. But I'm saying na pwede kayo magbenta na. But as far, sayang naman yung momentum. What if patuloy pa yung momentum, nag-sell half ka na, sayang naman, di ba? If you can watch the market, continue to ride the momentum, huwag nyo muna ibebenta. Right? And the moment you see a weakness, pwede ka na magbenta kaagad ng kalahati. Kasi at the very least, your risk to reward ratio of 1:2 has been hit already. Ang daming natatanong sa akin, Sir Lloyd, ano ba yung take profits natin dito? Right. Use your risk to reward ratio. Pag inabot na yung 1:2 risk to reward ratio nyo, you may already take your profits, but you can also not take it yet if there is still momentum in the stock. Right? So, yon. Mamaya mo na ibenta pag nawala na yung momentum. You can sell half there instead. Diba? So, trail stops, I have a different video about trail stop. Just look for it, Lloyd, Bazar, and go for trail stops at least. Para sa mga stock na paakyat, trail stops, right? You have a new support here. You have new support, higher support there. So, pwede nyo gawing support yan, and then -3% from that support ang stop nyo. Pag umaakyat, pag dito kayo pumasok, tapos umaakyat siya na umaakyat, and makes a new support, move your support there, and then if ever it goes down at around -3%, ibenta nyo na ang kalahati at least. You can do that. Right? This is to protect you from massive pullbacks na tulad na nangyayari ni ISM. This will protect you from massive pullbacks. Right? Ang laki ng pullback ni ISM. Right? So at least nakapag-take profits kayo dyan. Right? Hindi nga natin alam kung baka magtuloy-tuloy yan. Right? Yung pera na naging bato pa. So that's the point of trail stops. If it goes further up, hindi naman na-hit yung trail stop loss nyo, then move your support here, and then again, -3 to 4% from the recent support ang cut loss nyo if ever it goes further down. At least, nakapag-take profits kayo dyan. This will protect you from massive, what they call this, pullbacks. Right? So I hope this is clear. I wanna go to your comments. Chelmark Tamayo, thank you for subscribing. So why is ECP price always goes to the moon? Ano meron? Is this the new heaven? ECP has been telling us na hindi nila alam bakit. So it's just price action. If you wanna ride it, make sure you can watch it full time kasi wala kayong base niyan. Thanks, Sir Lloyd, for today's topic. Very timely for my trading focus today. Right? How to determine the weakness? Very good question, right? It's very related to our issue, to our topic right now. Kasi ang rally, you can use Bollinger Bands, right? Let me get a chart. For example, sino ba maganda? Let's say SMC, right? I have a Bollinger Band lesson, di ba? You can check it out. It's called riding the bands. Ito yung isa strategy using Bollinger Bands, right? Baka hindi tayo maka-charting ngayon, guys, but this is a very good topic, right? For example, si SMC, right? I traded SMC, no, not OR. Kaya hinahanap ko yung position ko, SMC. no, not SM, SMMC, right? So SMC at this point right here, look at this right here. So this is one of my lessons sa Bollinger Bands. Nag-trigger siya but didn't sustain, but look at that, MA20 bounce. Dito ako pumasok kay SMC. Now, look at that. After that, nag-Bollinger Band trigger. This is a significant move. It creates momentum. And there it is. You see one red. This was the question kanina. Hindi pala ito. Alright, this is one red right here. Now, this is a weakness. Right? Ito yung weakness na sinasabi ko. If it closes inside the Bollinger Band, that is most probably, it means that the momentum has finished. Tapos na yung momentum niya. It can do a pullback or it can consolidate. That's the problem. That's why I just want you to sell half. Right? Don't sell everything. Even if you see a weakness. Kasi bakit? Baka lumipad pa ng ganyan at wala na kayo kasi you just got greedy here. You lost the momentum. Lumabas kayo. Instead of winning this right here, kasi nag-greedy lang kayo, you saw the weakness and nag-sell all kayo. That's the bad part. Right? Especially in the bullish market. So this is a weakness right here. Using Bollinger Bands, you can see that if it closes inside the Bollinger Band, that means the strong momentum is finished, most probably, right? But nag-consolidate lang and then it went back up, right? So that's one of the weakness. Ito, this is another weakness of the swing right here. Ito, nag-close ulit sa Bollinger Band. Or right here, pag after ng green, nagre-red, baka mag-pullback. Those are weaknesses. If you see a red candlestick after a series of green ones, those are weakness. Sir Lloyd, can you explain bullish and bearish divergence? Jojo Wong, I have a video about RSI. Right? Search for that, daily grind RSI. Right? How to use RSI. In-explain ko yung bullish and bearish divergence. Right? Hindi ko pwede ma-discuss dito ngayon kasi mahaba ang topic. Right? Ceiling na naman si ECP today. Let it do its thing. If you can do intraday trade, then go ahead. Right? Baka maipit kayo dyan if hindi kayo marunong maglaro sa mga ganyan. How to determine weakness? That was from Eugene. So this is one way to determine weakness, Eugene. But definitely, weakness is like this. Momentum, apat na green ones, and then you saw a red. That's weakness right there. You can use that as your selling point. Baka makita nyo na yung weakness, right? So this is the support right here. That's a weakness. You can sell half there if you want to, right? Ziguar 3 to 4% below support. Christine, Sir Lloyd, 3% below support or 3% below sa price na nabili na stocks. Christine, just to be clear, it should be 3% below support. Huwag sa nabili ninyo na stock. Sir, pwede mag-sample kayo ng cut loss? Thank you. Sir, pwede mag-sample ng cut loss. Nag-cut loss ako recently sa trade ko with saan ba? Nag-cut loss ako recently with my trade with FNI, right? FNI. Global Ferronickel, right here. So there was a support here kay nickel, right? Si FNI. Right. So there was a support here and then there was a bounce right here. So this was my support here. Yan. So we have this good bounce right here. So and then there was volume. So I thought this was good for FNI. So I went in. All right. The risk right here at this point is around negative 2.8 and then plus 3. So it's around negative 5% total risk. Right. But then again, negative 3 to 4% sa support. Yeah, negative 3. So this is my cut loss levels right here. So I went in here thinking that it was good and then it was bouncing at support, so that's good. And then suddenly nagbe-break siya and then it broke at this point right here. It bumalik siya. I don't care if bumalik siya. The thing is it hit my 1.74 na cut loss. I went out already because sabi nyo, baka tumaas. In this case, bumaba si FNI. So, I was right in cutting my losses. I don't care if I was wrong at tumalon yan. For 3 days, yan, nagtumatalon siya, di ba? So, I don't care. As long as my cut loss has been hit, I'm gonna get out. So, I don't really know if it's really gonna go up or if it's gonna go down. My biggest concern is, what if it goes further down? Ipit ako, right? And my pera will be sleeping for how many days kasi naipit ako. I don't want that. I have to have my money ready and put it on a stock that will be growing. Swerte ko, pinasok ko ang pera ko dito. Instead, nag-cut loss ako dito, pinasok ko kay STR. Noong nag-support si STR, right, I did post about this in the chat room. Right? Si STR no nag-support dito, right? We have an engulfing, di ba? Engulfing pattern, and then there's the support. Pumasok ako dito. I tested this out. Kasi anyways, napakamura na nito for STR with very good earnings. Look at that earning, 15%. So this downtrend was not justified. This was just market sentiments. Overall, STR was good. And then I entered at this support right here. And then, swerte ko, the support held, and there it is. At least yung pera ko, kasi nag-cut loss ako, napasok ko sa isang stock na mas maganda ako nakita. Diba? So, there it is. That's why you need to cut loss. Put it on a much better company. Sir, and thoughts on RLT, Pty? PH kasi umakyat na pero low volume pa. If it's low volume, that's a bearish move. Alright, I want you to screenshot here again. Sa mga wala dito kahapon. Take a screenshot of this right now. Right, I'm gonna let this run for around 10 seconds. Yan. So, pataas ang presyo, price is increasing, but the volume is decreasing. That's a bearish. Increase in price is not supported by volume. So, we can't really tell if it's gonna go up. Right? But if the price is increasing, but the volume is increasing also, and the volume is increasing, it's a bullish. Increase in price is supported by volume. So, check that out. Right? I want you to use this for your price to volume relationship. This can help you in your trading. Right? So, I hope that's clear. Let's go to the chart again. Alright, it's 9:09. Punta tayo sa charting in a bit. Sir Lloyd, paano po mag-execute ng intraday bull, intraday buy and sell sa 1 minute at 5 minutes chart? Thanks po. Di ko po alam kung tama yung pasensya. Na po, intraday, paano po mag-execute ng intraday buy? Intraday buy, tingnan niyo po yung supply and demand sa bid and ask, right? Meron namang bid and ask diyan. All you need to do is check the price, kung magkano yung binebenta ng isang stock. Yun ang pasukin mo kagad. For example, kasi nangyayari sa mga newbies is, if the price is already at 1.0 at gusto mong bumili intraday, wag 1.0 ang ilalagay mo. Intraday ang gusto mong gawin diba? So you're riding the momentum. If kaka-bounce niya pa lang at 1.0, tingnan mo kaagad yung ask. Right? Tingnan mo yung ask. If they're selling it at 1.01, wag yung 1.0 ang bibilhin mo. Bilhin mo kaagad ang 1.01. Right? That's how you get in right away if intraday trading naman ang purpose mo. Same with selling, tingnan mo yung selling. For example, it's time to sell at 1.0. Wag 1.0 ilalagay mo. Tingnan mo yung buying. Right? If someone is buying it at 0.99, walang bumibili na 1.0, ibenta mo at 0.99. The point here is not to maximize, especially if you're trading. It's not really winning it all. You don't want to win it all. That's not the goal of a trader. The goal of a trader is a gain. Right? So 0.99, 0.01 lang, benta mo na. Kasi baka bumagsak na diba? If you see any weakness and then it's time to sell, isell mo na kaagad. Don't worry about a little 0.10% just because you got greedy. Hindi mo tuloy mabenta just because of a very small percentage. Right? Cut without mercy, tama yan, Jun Sakay. Right? 3% of support ba yan, sir? Yes. 3% below support. Right? Sir Lloyd, projected price ng food and ECP. I haven't opened my hindi ko inopen si Timson ko. Let me open Timson para sa mga questions niyo. Right, si Mang Kanor, Panay Epal, ano na naman 'yon? Tawag nito? Sir Lloyd, ano po masasabi niyo sa paglipad ng STR? Wait lang po ba sa pullback bago bumili? Yes, if you're a position trader, Swiss miss. If position trader naman kayo, yes, wait for the pullback. Those, right now, if you wanna ride the momentum, that means you wanna be an intraday trader. Tingnan niyo po yung intraday chart. Hanap kayo ng support sa intraday chart. 1 minute chart. Right. Let me open my Timson para makita natin yung projected price. Asan na ako? Nawawala ako sa screen ko. Ayan. Let me check your comments. Ayan nga pala. Pag-usapan natin si ISM. Right. I hope we still have time for charting. It's 9:12. There were concerns about ISM yesterday sa hearing. Right. Sa hearing. Right. The biggest concern sa hearing is, what if, yun yung tinanong ni Chis Escudero, what if the court, the Supreme Court gives us a what do you call this? Meron siyang decree talaga na hindi dapat kasali si Miss Latel because of the case. Then Secretary Rio said, yes, if that's the case, then we will have a bidding again. if that's the case, diba? Kung lang, yun yung sinasabi, that's the worst case scenario. Right? But then again, the case, if we want to review the case is just about breach of contract. It's not, that's not grounds for any franchise na, suspension. Right? It's just that Chavit Singson is bringing it, pinapalaki niya yung case. It's because he really wants to be able to join the bidding ulit. In the first place, hindi na sila nakasali because they weren't ready, di ba? They just want to balloon it. They want to dig a hole in it para kung mangyari man ang gusto nila, at least makakasali pa sila. Right? It's suntok sa buwan, ika nga, di ba? Sabi nila. It's a punch to the moon na mawawala pa yung Miss Latel sa bidding, right? Because the case that they have right now is just a breach of contract, which is payable by damages. They can demand for damages if meron man. Miss Latel has a very good counter din naman. Pinalabas nila yung counter nila that by October noon pa, they already had the contract canceled, which is way before the bidding already, right? So yan, dalawang sides, hindi daw nila tinanggap yung cancellation. So, yun lang yung case, right? The case is, nagsubmit sila. It's just that they didn't want it. They didn't accept the cancellation of the contract. And if you know contracts, there's always buyouts and everything, whatnot. Part yan ng contract if ever someone misinterprets. Meron kasing ground rules on how to cancel a contract. Hindi pa natin nakikita lang ano yung pinag-uusapan nila. But the thing is, Miss Latel sent out this letter to Digifil saying that this is a breach of contract kasi nasa contract natin ito, so we are demanding for the contract to be canceled. This is ground for cancellation, so cancel natin yung contract. So it's a very good case pa rin for both sides. So, and then again, the case again is just for breach of contract. It's not really grounds for franchise cancellation. So wala tayong problema dyan. Right? Sa wife ko, Sir Ems Gardose, one of the students, I am now harvesting the fruits of my labor with food, but still not yet selling from Mark Lester. Yon, one of my students, Mark Lester. Yes, good job sa food, right? Did recommend food 2 days ago. Was that 2 days ago before siya lumipad na si food? Right? Ano po tingin nyo kay food, sir? B-Core, sir, for today, right? Sige, let's go to the charts na, right? Sir Lloyd, need ko po ng validation kay LRW. Don't worry about LR and LRW. They are very good companies. So, yan. Fundamentally good companies. John Michael Tangangko. Right. Good morning, sir. Patingin naman po ang ATN. Build pa rin ba? Yes, tuloy pa rin sa ATN. That's why it's been on my recommendation. Still, let me open the projected price ng mga stocks. Sino mga magandang projection ngayon, opening, change, yan, si ECP, 50% ulit, right, magsisiling ulit sa opening si ECP, LRW, 7.25%. So, if this is, sino yung nagtatanong kanina, Sadako, Paroon, right, yan, LR and LRW, right, this is gonna grow 7% in the opening. These are very good companies, right, MAC, DMW, recommendation ko ngayon, 4.06 ang akyat. So, good job. Yan, kaya ko ni-recommend si DMW. Based on the supports, yan, I want to show you bakit ko ni-recommend si DMW and why are we gonna be winning it today. Right, DMW. Alright, so, eto lang. Little less on why I picked it up. Right, Bollinger Bands, we have an engulfing, number 1. Engulfing pattern, right there. So, this is a signal na most probably tapos na yung downtrend. Right here, nangyari yan noon, but it failed. But at least, tumaas pa rin. It broke MA20. So, somehow it was doing well. Kaso nga lang nag-fail. And then, there it is again. Now, this bottom, the second bottom, tanggalin na natin sa Bollinger Band and volume. Now, this bottom is much better. Why? Because, pababa ang presyo. This is the divergence. May nagtatanong kanina. This is one of the divergence. Pababa ang presyo. That the supports are going down. But RSI is going up. So, this is a much better bottom compared to this one. Yung unang engulfing dito, wala naman tayong divergence talaga. So, ang hirap. Right? You can pair this up. Bollinger Band, you want to pair it up. Especially if you're trying to pick the bottom with this divergence. Right? So, with this divergence, ayan, open ko lang yung Divergence cheat sheet. Yan. Screenshot. Sa mga wala pa nito, please shoot your screen right now. Screenshot na kayo. Alright, this is called the regular divergence, bullish regular divergence. Pababa ang supports, but the RSI is going up. That's bullish divergence signal. And that's what we're seeing here. Asa na yun? Si DMW. Or that's what we're seeing here in DMW. That's why I am recommending DMW for the past few days. Say akyat na, and then there it is. Ngayon, opening in DMW is maganda. You can see that right there. I hope you can see it. 4% yung projected price niya opening. So that's very good entry for DMW. Si SDR, 3% yung akyat niya lang today. So konti ingat lang muna kay SDR. Right, wala kayong base niyan kung wag niyo hahabulin po. Right, so ISM, let's check out ISM naman. Si ISM, projected opening niya is 6.11. Right, we have a bidding of around 3,000. Yan, so opening niya is 6.11, 6.10. Right, so that's the projected opening of ISM. It's 9:19. Sige, punta ako sa mga chart requests ninyo. Let me just show up Bollinger Bands again. MBT, tingnan natin si MBT, Metrobank, ayun, pataas na si MBT, right? We did recommend MBT here, support for 3 days, right? Look at that right there. The divergence, yung prices niya pa sideways, pero the RSI is going up. That's why I've been recommending MBT at this level right here. And then, yun, on our cheat sheet sa divergence, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, sideways support, RSI is going up. That means it's bullish. That's why I recommended this here. Right here. And then, there it is. Lumipad na ng lumipad si MBT. So, MBT right now is very high. I don't want to recommend that anymore. Just wait for the retracement, right, for MBT before you want to get in. Tugs naman. Tugs. I've been recommending tugs dito pa lang sa baba. And then, there it is. ME20 right there. Bounce ulit sa ME20. We're just hitting our resistance right here. So, hopefully, we can magtuloy-tuloy ito, but overall ang tags na fundamentals getting better and better, so okay lang si tags for me. Next is TBGI. Nga pala, yung picks ko ngayon si BDO ang nadagdag. Si BDO nag flag pattern, and then on its horizontal resistance nag breakout na siya right here. So it did a breakout. You can use a breakout strategy. This was the retracement right there. You can use a breakout strategy for BDO. Nag-breakout na siya. Right. SM, wala. Say, yun pa rin yung picks ko kahapon. Tugs, TBGI. May tatanong about TBGI. I forgot who. Ayan. TBGI, yan. It broke MA20 already. So, good job sa mga pumasok kay TBGI. Right. Ang hirap ngayon i-call ng TBGI. Very good volume. So, this should be sparking the uptrend. This is a very definite move for TBGI. Wait lang natin yung retracement before you wanna get in. Alright? Si ISM, let's see, magkano ni opening ni ISM? 6.05. Right? 6.05 ang magiging opening ni ISM. Right? So, I want you guys to really wait for ISM's drop. If ever bumagsak man si ISM, just buy more. If people have fear, ito yung sinasabi ko. Fear, that's the time when you should be greedy if natatakot ang mga tao. Just buy more. Nakikita niyo institutions pag bumabagsak, bumibili lang sila na mas marami. Si ABA, ngayon, 0.58, aakyat din for the opening. Right, that's good. EC, PLR, LRW, IS, MAC, DMW, PX, URC, STR, TBGI. Si TBGI, aakyat pa ulit ngayon. So, I don't want you to catch it there. I want you to wait for it to do a retracement and make a support. At least may base kayo, especially sa mga swing traders. May oras pa tayo, 9:22. Wanna go to IRC. And IRC, tignan natin sa IRC. Right, IRC. Yun. Medyo mataas na si IRC. I don't want you to make habol. Wait for the retracement lang for IRC. Malapit na tayo sa resistance eh. Right, risk to reward ratio, that's very bad already. Bad position. Sabi ko sa inyo, bilhin nyo sa baba si MRC. Ngayon pa nag-aano yung mga tao na nasa taas na. Right, MPI, doing a retracement. Let's wait for MPI to make a bounce before we wanna get in. Win naman, si Win. Yun, Win, overall, nasa baba pa si Win. So, maganda pa rin. Good earnings sa third quarter. Right? Antayin lang natin si Win. Right? So far, maganda naman ng bounce ni Win. Eh. Baka ito, magtuloy-tuloy today. Right? Watch out for Win. Baka ito na yung retracement niya. But magtuloy-tuloy ngayon. Volume is picking up. right? So buying is there already, so it's starting to form a support. So baka pwede na nating pasukin si Win dyan. Check it out today, baka mag-bounce na si Win. SECB, right? SECB ang taas na eh. Uy, doing a retracement pala, right? Let's wait for SECB to make a bounce anytime soon before we want to get in. SECB, TBGI, B-Core, and si B-Core. Ayan, nagre-retrace si B-Core. Let it retrace. Ang gusto kong gawin ninyo kay B-Core, retracement. Look at this right here. Engulfing pattern. Look at that. Ang very beautiful. And tuloy-tuloy na after the engulfing pattern for B-Core. And look at this right here. And kung hindi nyo napansin ito, prices are going down. But RSI is definitely going up. That was the best entry point for bottom pick, right? I have a video about bottom picking. Search for it, right? Eto, this is the bottom pick right here, RSI divergence. Ang ganda niyan. Kahit pababa yung presyo, prices were going up. That's a better position. That should be your entry point for B-Core, right? Dito sa taas, ang hirap na maghanap niyan, ang hirap na magpumosisyon diyan. Medyo mataas na si B-Core. Wait for the retracement for current for sa mga entries na gusto mo nga pumasok ngayon. Antayin na lang yung entry. Huwag kayong maiinggit sa mga kinikita ng iba. Or TEL naman, si TEL, hopefully si TEL mag-make ng support, right? Pag mag-make ng support yan, that's a good sign. Wait for the bounce lang kay TEL. Pwede nyo pasukin pag mag-bounce yan si TEL. It's 9:24. Last two lang siguro, DNL. DNL, one of the good companies out there. Nagbo-Bollinger Band trigger pababa. So, nag-spaghetti pababa na naman si DNL. Alright? So, when it broke MA20, this is why I love MA20. When it broke MA20, made a lower high, that was the sell signal right there kay DNL. Right? So, bumababa na naman si DNL. But overall, it's a good company. Just wait for DNL to make a bounce, right? Pag nag-bounce yan si DNL anytime soon, that will be a very good entry point. SCC, nagre-retrace pa. Wait for the bounce lang kay SCC, right? Wala pa ngayon. Good naman yung earnings ni SCC. Ay, hindi. Negative 3.79% pala. Sorry about that. Hindi pala si SCC yun. So, konti ingat muna kay SCC. Right, so it's 9:25. That's it for today. I'll see you again, guys, tomorrow. Gustong sumali sa seminar, right? I hope you can see how I will be able to help you, especially in your trading. So send me a message. Join the seminar this Saturday and Sunday 9 in the morning. Right? Send me a message para masend ko po sa inyo yung details. It will cut your learning curve to a very short span. It will greatly help your trading. Right? That's it for today. Let's get rich together. Bye-bye, guys.